What is a movement? What do you need to launch it? I found this in one of the books of Seth Godin and thought it was really helpful for what we do in change making. Godin writes inspirational books about marketing and business. He was an influencer from the days before that term came into being. Godin was relaying the model he learned from Senator Bill Bradley. So what does a movement need? Bradley and Godin say a narrative, a connection, and something to do. Let's look at those one at a time. The narrative is the story you're telling, the story you're projecting to someone who's thinking about joining your group. What's the message you're putting out in your marketing? What's on your website? What's the elevator pitch that you give to someone you meet? In the example of Hopkins' transition towns, the narrative is the dire state of human affairs, peak everything, the urgent necessity of change. And to that, Hopkins offers a glowing vision for the future. Things could actually be better post-oil than what we have now. That's the narrative he offers. Then we come to the connection. In his book Tribes, Seth Godin explains that the connection is a connection around a shared interest. That's our narrative. But beyond the shared interest, we need ways to communicate. And Godin defines 4 of these: leader to tribe to leader, tribe member to tribe member, and tribe member to outsider. So let's take the simple example of a college class. Leader to tribe is easy. That's the instructor to the students. We need to make sure we have a way of communicating that way. Tribe to leader would be making sure that there's a channel so that the students can communicate with the instructor. Tribe member to tribe member would be facilitating a way one student can talk to another student, that there's communication or perhaps collaboration between the students who are going through this class experience together. The 4th way to communicate that Godin describes is tribe member to outsider, which is, in the case of our college class, would be like students telling their friends about what's going on in the class. The 3rd thing in the Bradley-Godin model is something to do. So what did Hopkins do with this? He gave us a really simple answer: build resilience. That's what we should do. And it meant to decrease carbon, build the post-petroleum infrastructure, adapt to climate change, a specific list of things that came under those umbrellas. In terms of the transition movement, this whole something to do comes under the idea of creating new structures in the Macy model. David Holmgren also offers a narrative. His is the permaculture ethics: earth care, people care, and fair shares. This is what people unite around. So often when we launch a project, we dive immediately into the something to do. We got to build a cob oven. We abandon the other 2 aspects. We neglect to create a really solid narrative. We don't create a full assortment of ways for connection to happen. And when we look around and wonder what happened, why isn't our idea gaining traction? Why do we have so many troubles? So as we move forward into future projects, it's important to bring all parts of the Bradley-Godin model alive.